Hey folks, just wanted to give a quick overview and showcase of my new retro, well, not just retro, but all the games. So right now I have 19 consoles hooked up, if my calculations are correct. And yeah, let's check it out. So everything is connected over HDMI up to my 4K display here. Some of the games are also connected over to my CRT, so via component. And I also have an Extron down here, an Extron matrix switcher for all the component video coming in. So yeah, let's start with the setup that I had. So I'll show you here from left to right. So I got a PlayStation 2. That will automatically boot up. And the text you see over here is just a retro tank, just so I can choose the different inputs that I wanted to throw up on the big display here. So that's the PlayStation 2. So that goes out to both screens automatically. Then we got the Nintendo 64. That also goes out to both at the same time. So I can use either or both, because both are fun. Next up, we got the GameCube. So that loads up Swiss, and you can see here the GameCube is 480p, which my CRT doesn't really like. So I set it, I hard set Swiss to do 480i, which it can handle. So you see the screen flickers for a little bit before it loads properly, and then I can play on both screens again. Wrong button. Then we got the Famicom. The Famicom doesn't really, I need to fix some of the cabling here. You can see it's black and white on both screens. So I'm gonna switch this over to use composite here on the main screen, and that makes it in color. That's the only composite console that I still have. So it'll be like this for now. I'm gonna fix the black and white here. I just need to rearrange the cabling a little bit. Let's continue with the retro corner here. Otherwise, you see the Xbox Series X, the Switch, the PlayStation 4, and the 360. So we'll wait with those for a little bit. So next up, we got the original Xbox. Let's boot that up. Change the input to component again, and you can see that's also on both. I choose to display everything in 480i and then upscale it here on the big screen, and it does a fantastic job. The RetroTink 4K does a fantastic job of upscaling Xbox here as well. And we can head over to the next one, the Dreamcast. So Dreamcast and Saturn over here, they are connected using SCART. So you just need to choose the right SCART input. And then we got the Dreamcast. That goes to both. And then we got the Saturn. So this one is giving me a little bit of trouble. So I need to actually give my SCART switch a little bit more power. So I'm gonna do that. and it should show up just fine. There we go. So now the Saturn works on both as well. Continuing with the SCART and retro theme here. Here's the Neo Geo CD. And right, so the Neo Geo CD, you can see it here on the CRT. The Neo Geo CD is very finicky when it comes to how it wants to, well, the video signal it sends out. It's very, very finicky. So I had to do a lot of work on my OSSC to get the Neo Geo CD to work properly. And I have to do a few things here for the RetroTink as well. But I do have, don't have it here. Okay, let me see. Advanced settings. I just need to go in and this should do it. There we go. So now we've got the Neo Geo CD on both as well. I just need to turn on wide tolerance for the sync, and then it works great. Then we got the Wii, and I think this is where we can turn off the CRT. Yep. We got the Wii here. Turn off wide tolerance here, and this one, let me see, put on a proper profile. You can see the widescreen here, very nice. Got the Wii up and running as well. Let's see, okay, now turn off. Now we can move over to the HDMI consoles that I want to upscale as well. So we're going to change the input here to HDMI. Have just a default profile. The RetroTink. So it's not going to look great, but it'll work. And then you can add your own profiles and everything. So the first one we can try out here is the Wii U. So the Wii U outputs 1080p, so 1080p is of course more than enough for most screens out there, but if you want to, you can now upscale that as well up to 4K. So you see here it's loading. And it's going to give me some grief because I need to update it. I'm not going to do that now. Then I have a few of the mini consoles here. So I got the PC Engine, or this is the what's it called? Yeah, so the PC Engine, the TurboGrafx. So here's that. Love the theme music here. And then I have, just gonna shut down there. Then I have everyone's favorite console here, the PlayStation Mini or PlayStation Classic. And that works well as well. They all output 720p. And then that's upscaled, and then within each game as well, or rather when you're playing a game, you can have a different profile to make it look even better as well. So that's the PlayStation Classic. Turn that off, and then we got the Sega Mega Drive 2 here, which should boot up as well. There we go. Fantastic. That works too. Again, wonderful theme music. Love this. Shutting down. Okay, so now I'm going to show you one that I need to fix a little first. This is the PS3. So the PS3, of course, right now I have it set to 1080p. You can see up here, oh, you can't actually see it, but it says the input source is HDCP encrypted, so copy protection active, which means that the screen is blurry or low res. So I just need to get an HDCP stripper. And that's usually done within small, very, very cheap HDMI splitters. I'll just put that in there, and then that should be ready to go as well. Close that down. And kick off the Xbox 360. Loads up. Just works great. Turn that off. And then, yeah, this is all the systems that I have tested before recording the video. So let's see if the other ones work as well. We're going to try the Switch first. Fantastic. So I set the Switch to 720p. That's now upscaled as well through the RetroTink to 4K. That works great. Just shut off. And then I don't have a PS5 as you can see, but I do have a PS4. So let's try this. I'm not sending the PS4 video out to the RetroTink. So I'm using one of my switchers here. Let's see if I can actually change this. No. There we go. Yeah, that's going to load for a little bit. So we'll pause this one for now and turn on the Xbox instead. There we go. Perfect. Xbox is working fine. PlayStation 4 is still booting up, so I'm going to leave that alone for now. So yeah, that's it. That's a quick show of my retro and gaming setup. And then of course I got a gaming PC over there as well, as you can see over here in the corner. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.